Hello, this is Agro. Let's go behind the scenes to meet the people responsible for Team Fabulous 2, Reanimated. Crow, you have one hell of an act to follow. I'm so sorry for you, man.
Hi.
Hello,
No, it's
Crow.
okay. Hi.
Crow, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the after party, I guess, for probably I've said it 1,000 times, the best thing that I've seen come out of 2020. It's been a rough year for a lot of people, but this is,
Of course.
this is a super positive.
Thank you very much.
Are you pleased it's done?
Yeah, I just all this hard effort just really paid off, and it was really amazing to see everyone's contributions, and also kind of like after taking a step back from my part, I didn't look at it for months until I finished it and submitted it, and looking at it now, it came out really good, and
yeah, it did.
Definitely.
I'm really proud of myself.
Actually, yeah, talking about your pad stands out a little. I mean, it might be hard to catch, but it's made on a Nintendo, which is very different in flip mode. In Flipnote, it's very different from what the other artists have been doing. Can you tell us a bit about that process and you know how you did it?
Of course, absolutely. Just some backstory. I taught myself how to animate using Flipnote Studio when I was a kid, so this is the animation program that I'm most familiar with. So when I signed up to be part of this Reanimate project, I was really happy that I was accepted because I don't really see that many people using Flipnote Studio for Reanimated projects. So I really wanted to show people my work, and it really was a challenge since Flipnote Studio for the DS has a very limited color palette. So I had a very small, very small palette to choose from. So I had to improvise and show different textures to show different colors. And there's also only 2 layers, so I had 2 layers to work with. And the segment took me around 3 months to make. I was dealing with school at the time. I was taking AP Studio Art. I had to do 2 art pieces a month, so I would always use any time that I had no homework or anything like that. So during study halls, I would bring my DSi to school and I'd work on it, and then I'd work on it when I get home or on weekends. And I didn't complain. I really like working on Flipnote Studio, and I think it's a very unique program, and you can do a lot with it despite how limited the tools are.
You definitely did a lot with it. You did a great pad, and it stands out a lot. Because of the colors, and it's very cartoonish and such. And
I've got to tell you, I made notes of the particular artists that I thought stood out to me, and you're down there. I'm not going to say that anyone was better than anyone else because I don't think it's my place to say. But I loved this art style. I genuinely thought that you had done a comic book style with all of the dots. I didn't realize that was you working around the limitations of what you had available to you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And the way that I drew the Heavy, I like the game series Lemmings, so I tried to draw a little lemming version of Heavy while also making him still recognizable. So I'm really glad that I got to do that because I know everyone has drawn these characters in their own interpretations of course them being recognizable. So I'm glad that I was able to show people my interpretation.
You definitely did a good job at that.
It was also really fun drawing Spunky because I do draw a lot of furry creatures, and I know Spunky isn't a cat, he's an imp, but it was still really fun to do, and it was really fun doing the facial expressions for Spunky because I wasn't really that good at animating really exaggerated facial expressions, so it was really fun to do.
I've learned 2 things today. Number 1, that you can do amazing animation on a Nintendo DS, and number 2, that he's not a cat. In fact, when I was asked in chat earlier, who's the cat? What's the name of the cat? There was silence across the room, and someone said, he's an imp. So, just incredible work, Crow. Thank you very much for doing this. Thank you for being here and doing this and talking with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much for being part of this.
Of course, it's no problem.
Great.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You
great
too.
week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
GG.